Did anyone else notice the panel's faces when Scott Bessent finished explaining the math?
There are documented cases of American citizens being harassed by ICE, of non-citizens being stopped randomly simply based on maybe they have an accent, maybe they happen to be in a particular place like near an airport working for Uber. And at the very least, it raises questions about whether people's constitutional rights are being violated. And if that is the case, isn't it justified for Americans to be concerned about that?
So, according to the reporting, there have been 170 American citizens who have been detained for some period of time during this period in which they have deported about 660,000 illegal aliens. That's about a 99.9997% success rate. If any other government agency got stuff that right that often, we'd be throwing them a ticker tape parade.
You guys know Travis Kelce. He is the tight end for the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs. Well, he apparently liked a post that Donald Trump was in from Stage Steele. And then the internet started going crazy. People were very upset. How could he do this? So then The View goes out there to run cover, to explain why it must have been some sort of mistake and or accident.
I think that this was an accidental like. You know, and everybody's been up late at night scrolling. I tend to purchase items off of Instagram late at night, but I think he may have been, scrolling. Sage Steele was an important sports reporter on ESPN. They probably met through.
That's a probability, dumbass.
Representative Ilhan Omar walked into the Senate hearing room fully intending to destroy Vice President J.D. Vance. But in exactly 41 minutes, Vance unleashed a masterclass in accountability that left her completely speechless and shattered her political career. She emerged from the harsh reality of a refugee camp. He climbed out of the desperate depths of a broken home. Both individuals knew exactly what crippling poverty looked like, but only one of them had allegedly spent their entire political career stealing from it. In exactly 41 minutes, the Vice President of the United States would ask a 7-term Congresswoman one singular question that she could not answer. It was not because she did not know the answer, but because uttering the truth would instantly end her career. Ilhan Omar essentially had 41 minutes remaining as a functioning member of Congress. She simply did not know it yet. But the man sitting directly across from her, the self-proclaimed hillbilly from Middletown, Ohio, who had survived a heroin-addicted mother, an entirely absent father, and poverty, entirely chronological. He carefully companies that seemingly appeared out of nowhere
on the Real Empire channel, man. I know y'all, make sure y'all get y'all tickets right now for that 300 Red Eye Hellcat 807 jailbreak joint. You feel me? Make sure y'all do that. Plus, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that. Do everything you gotta do to keep this thing moving and grooving. But I know I've been gone for a little time, and I'm finna be gone for a little more time. So I'm just coming out here just to update you guys, man, on everything, and just a day with me today. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we on our way, actually headed up here to Matt at Allstate Transmission. Yeah, we're gonna see what he got going up there, and sooner or later we're supposed to get that motor built for the Cutlass, for the 72 Cutlass. Plus we supposed to get everything suited and booted for PC, so whenever he do come, he gonna be able to do that. So yeah, So I'm super excited about that at the end of the day. Yeah, super excited about that at the end of the day. And plus we got a little more stuff that we gotta get done as well. So I'm just trying to round everything up, man. Honestly, I'm just taking my time at this point, and I gotta get some stuff done this upcoming, well, next week. I won't be able to do anything this week, but I got to get the Trackhawk together because we are Mopar is coming, or whatever they call it, Mopar Heaven, Wham, whatever. Then Texas 2K gonna be here next week as well. So I just want to have my Trackhawk up and going. The battery is dead. I had it on the charger for the past week and something, and basically the chargers don't charge them. I don't know what's going on or why they can't charge by just sitting on the post, but I guess chargers don't do nothing unless the charger is just bad or something. I don't know, but I mean the light on the charger, so honestly I don't know. Don't really care either. I'll just jump it off again. But yeah, so we got to get that that oil pressure sending unit sensor. We got to get that changed out because the Trackhawk is trying to go in limp mode, and I think it's, I don't know if it's trying to foul out my spark plugs, but hopefully it's not. So I read everything. Everything said, oh man, I forgot it again, bro. I forgot the reader. So yeah, I put it on the reader and everything was coming back. Every single thing was coming back to that sensor that I got to change out. So I think that's what's causing the vehicle to want to go in limp mode, because it's trying to protect itself, and it's reading like, hey, your car ain't getting no oil pressure. We finna shut it down or help save the motor. So we're gonna put it in limp mode. That's how the computer is reading to the vehicle. So yeah. So like I said, we're headed over to Matt right now, and if he can't get it in early next week, then I'm gonna just be in the garage and I'm just do it myself. Which I could have been did it myself, because that ain't no too hard of a job. It's just taking the belt off or taking the alternator and the belt off. I've seen a lot of videos where they just took off the belt and not the alternator, but I've seen a lot of videos where they took off the alternator and the belt and they went from the top of the vehicle. They didn't go from the bottom. So honestly, bro, I can really do it myself. You know, if I just want to take out time of my day and just do it, then I can just do it myself. Only thing I need is that one tool, because it's a socket that's specifically for that sensor. So yeah, and I don't know if it's multiple sizes of it, but I know a lot of people did say you can put a regular socket on it. Just make sure it's a bigger socket than what it calls for, and it should go around it. But like I said, you know, it is what it is. I know I can figure it out. I mean, it's just unloosening something and unloosening the tension pulley, taking the belt off, taking the alternator off, which is just 2-3 bolts, and changing that sensor and putting everything back on, bro. How hard is that? If one man can do it, you can do it, you know? So yeah, so we finna head up here, and I'm gonna catch y'all once we get up there. So, dang, they getting that building up quick. That joint ain't had no walls last week. No walls last week was on there. Now it got walls. Sheesh, I wonder what this finna be. But I know one thing, that joint definitely ain't had no walls last week. All right, y'all, man, we done made it up here. Yes, sirski. What's up, Carlos? That was a hard step. God damn. Oh yeah, they going to that snap on. They trying to get them tools. Boy, pull up your pants, your whole ass out. Way back here. God damn, my boy. What up?
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. Bunch of back hurting. Yeah. I chilled yesterday. I ain't even get out. My back went out yesterday. Heck yeah, boy. Man, no joke. Boy, I was on a leave all day.
Laid up in the leave.
Man. Nah, I was gonna hit you because I know all them events and stuff coming this week. Well, not this week, but next week. The track house stuff.
Oh, Wham? Or
Yeah.
most part of heaven,
Yeah, and Texas 2K. All that next week.
right?
So that's a lot of content. I need to be moving and grooving. Okay.
Figured it out. I ain't crazy busy. I'm telling you, I'm parts on 4 or 5 right now. We just been kind of mopping up some of the smaller stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get up. You want to try to bring it up?
That's the thing. Remember, I turned around and sent it back home, remember? Remember you told me you'll just let me use the trailer and go grab it and bring it back when that time comes. So I was just trying to give you a heads up. I don't know if it can make it. I think put itself in limp mode.
Oh, the track car thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go on the trailer.
Yeah, it put itself in limp mode, so.
What is it, next weekend? Or
Yeah, next weekend.
Next weekend? This shit looks like Monday or something.
I won't be here Monday. Yeah, Tuesday would be the best. Yeah.
Just come out here and get the trailer.
Okay.
And then you just go to my house, just come to my house and get the trailer. And go get it and bring it up.
Yeah, and bring it back.
I'll drive my duty where I can just take the trailer back home.
Okay.
Let's see what's up.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Remember I told you I was coming towards this way and then I turned back around and went home with it?
Right.
Yeah, it just, I don't want to chance it. I think it kind of went in limp mode. Because remember I was telling you, it felt like it was misfiring bad. But when I plugged it up, remember, it wasn't.
You didn't bring my
Man, I just said it on my video. I done brought it up here plenty of times and never got it out the truck. All them times that I came up here, I had it in the truck with me every time.
I had a car the other day that was going to try to see if it had some features. And I was like, Carl was like, what happened?
Bro, and I literally had it every time I came up here. Every time. Except today, because I don't like it sitting in my truck, so I always take it in. But I was like, dang, today I would leave it when I was actually thinking about it. So, what y'all got going up here? What he bent over backwards back here?
Yeah.
Oh, he on that Chevy. Oh, for real?
Headers just came in today, so we're trying to get that wrapped up. And I got a 70 Chevy C10 back there that was all in the front frame. But them people, man, they got my crap list already. So got everything set up with them. She said, if you get the order put in, we'll get shipped out by the end of the week. That was last week. So,
Oh, you talking about that front thing? Oh, yeah.
Dropped the bread, fill out paperwork, orders put in, and then I looked Monday and I don't have like no email confirmation that it shipped.
Yeah.
So I called today and I'm like, hey, just touching base. You said that it would be out the door later Friday. I said, here it is Tuesday, and I said, oh, well, it should go out tomorrow.
What? And she was the main one talking about I'm gonna get it straight out the next day.
What happened last week? Oh, I apologize. There were 2 components that our inventory, it's always something. It's like, all right,
Okay.
the motor sitting back down the stand, we put the pulleys in the motor. Like, I'm ready to go.
Right.
Now I'm going to sit there and wait.
Oh shit.
Been a whole bunch of little funky things, so just have a little
Right. What you call hit me? He said he gonna give me a confirmation Friday on a new date to come. So yeah. So quick question I needed to ask. With that transmission that we going with, is it gonna need a stall?
Well, no. I need to check the specs on that motor and see. It might be a little bit of stall. It might be a good idea. I just need to check the cam specs and see what it recommends.
Okay. Because I got to thinking, I was like, I don't think I'm close to being done with buying parts. Not the top stuff, but you know, I was trying to figure out all the drivetrain stuff because I know I still got to do the drive shaft measurement and all that.
You get a motor transmission in the car, get that all bolted in, then we can pull the measurement for the drive shaft.
Right.
The guy right here makes the drive shaft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want an aluminum one or you want a steel one or whatever.
Whichever one, I probably can powder coat.
Yeah.
Right. Or I might have to see. Because since that gas tank is silver, if the drive shaft is like steel and it won't turn, I don't know. Right, because it is going aluminum, right? Yeah.
Once that finished, just do a fuel and have powder coated silver that looks like stainless steel.
Or what if
My guy makes carbon fiber ones too. You really wanted to get tricky to do it.
carbon fiber won't look good though with it. I don't know, I have to see how everything run together, because transmission, if the transmission is gonna be the color of the car, the motor color of the car, the rear end color, I might need to break it apart. Maybe do that in the tan.
With the drive shaft?
Yeah. The tan or the silver is only...
Give me the rundown on the color makeup. So, transmission and engine's doing purple.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Yep. The head's gonna be the tan. The supercharger gonna be the purple. The header's gonna be the silver. That's what's gonna play out the silver, because I'm gonna have them Cerakoted whenever we do decide.
So you want the head's tan?
Yep.
You're gonna have to get tan paint.
Yeah, he already know. He just told me he always remembered you said it was a paint shop on this road, so he was like, we can just pick up some of that tan paint. Yeah.
Bring one of the pieces. It's in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Have that color match. And get some base.
Okay.
So block purple, transmission purple. What about the transmission pan? Are you gonna do it?
I want to do it tan.
Then that we can just have powder coated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was asking, because I remember this one was off, but I never thought about that one because it's on.
Well, we could either have the stock pan powder coated, or we could just break it. I don't know if there's any scratches or damage. You know what I'm saying? So
you talking about on the other one? On the new one? The new one?
No. I'm talking about transmission oil pan.
Yeah. Transmission oil. I'm thinking you talking about oil pan. I don't know why I thought you was talking about oil pan. Transmission oil pan. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if there's no damage, we could just have that pan powder coated.
Right.
If there's damage, a brand new oil pan from Chevrolet is not that much money, like $50-$60.
Right.
Buy a brand new oil pan and have it powder coated.
Oil pan or transmission pan?
Oil pan.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, as far as the oil pan on the engine, we could just let him go ahead and paint it, and then we could pull it off and have it powder coated.
Okay.
You want the motor and transmission in the car, do the drive shaft maybe. That lets us get the pulleys on it. And then we can start looking at fitting
We probably, yeah, I was just gonna ask you, we probably need to go ahead and just order that stuff so we can have the brake line stuff, the fuel line stuff.
Fuel line is going out, we just make that.
Oh, okay, so it's no...
You're not gonna buy a fuel line kit. It's gonna have big enough lines. So
right. Okay.
Normally on those, either you want it black braided or silver braided.
Because that's for the E85, right? Okay. Okay.
You want to go on E85?
Yeah. Because I didn't know if I wanted to do flex or not. I remember you telling me about the flex fuel just in case, because...
Yeah, if you're going to do that, I have to go on flex.
Okay.
You can run either.
Yeah, because I was like, you know, most of the time people don't be knowing where the gas station's at, or if you're not close to them. So I always want that option. Because I just know some people just say if you do put the 93 in and you on flex, just don't get into boost like that or whatever. Because I was used to that. My other car, my other Hellcat. It don't matter.
It's going to pull the timing. Like it loops it automatically.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really got...
Damn near like the Dodge Demon.
You didn't got to lift it too much.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely an option on that. I just don't remember when we ordered the supercharger, because normally you run a bigger injector if you're going to do 85.
Right.
I don't remember what injectors that we ordered with that supercharger.
That was pretty big though. I think 1100 or 1150, something like that.
I mean, you ain't trying to like...
Cause I know 1050s and shit like that is the ones on my Trackhawk.
You ain't trying to boost it to the moon.
Yeah, no. I just want E85 just to have that little extra power.
I think they were like 1050s or 1150s or something like that.
Yeah, I think they was in 11s, if I'm not mistaken. But if anything, hell, you can always change some injectors.
Yeah.
Because if push came to shove, then I would just have them injectors on that motor.
We'll have to figure out will be like, you know, you should have the AC condenser in your kit, but it's a universal one. You know, they don't make one for your car.
Right. What you talking about in that vintage everything? I ain't even look. I ain't know.
We'll have to make some brackets, figure out how we'll make brackets for that. Then you're gonna need a water tank.
The water tank, yeah.
Heat exchanger, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we'll still have other things to figure out, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
Biggest thing would be getting the drivetrain in the car.
Right.
Once the drivetrain goes in the car, then the wiring can start going in and, you know, all that other shit.
Carlos, you spent $1 million with him today?
No.
You all right?
Yeah, Woody can just use the drywall lift and just let me know if it's got an oil pan or not.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just, you know, steps.
All right.
I got a body guy coming over here tomorrow to do all the body work on that dash on that 57 Chevy pickup out there. So we can get it wrapped and start putting the wiring in that thing, get that thing wrapped up and out of here. And then my buddy Jake to let me know what he want to do about this K5 back here. Because they just bought new property and fixing to they're working on that down there in the country.
He moved it.
Well, they are going to be moving. They're in Florida right now. You got a nice place, big shop he built. What are you telling me from?
Yeah,
But they're trying to get out of there. So they bought, I forget how many acres he told me down in Canton. And there's a house on the property. They don't know if they're going to remodel that one and live in it temporarily until they build a big house. Like, I don't know, you got a bunch of stuff going on. They just had a baby.
Okay.
So,
that's his first? Oh, dang. That's dope. See how that's gonna be. I can tell how he living already. He finna have some fun. Did he have a son? Or? Oh, yeah, boy. Oh. For real? Yeah, I bet Axel. Some car stuff.
Wife was like, they got it dressed up. It's picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've been. First it was trying to get the deal done, get that property bought, and now they got it bought.
Oh, he got you working on the little car today, huh?
Yeah, that's a good problem.
The little stuff. The little stuff. Now we need you on the big stuff. Oh, wait now. Got a truck finna get some power. We finna get that new engine put in. Okay. New engine. Oh yeah, I forgot because they waiting on that. This the truck that he was talking about is waiting on that new front end frame. It's a whole complete assembly where it's gonna swap out, and that's where he gonna sit the engine on. So, yep. Then this one right here, yeah, I remember this is a joint that was sitting outside. He gave y'all the opportunity. To get this joint. Y'all didn't get it. Now somebody got it. They putting a new engine off in that thing too. While you playing, while y'all playing, he was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'll see his off in the corner. But yeah, they finna knock this joint out, get this joint running, driving, new engine already in. He ready. Got the new stall in. Yes, sirski. Y'all didn't know what was on the hill, huh? But yeah, so knocking this joint, finna knock this one out. And when y'all talking about some money up under there, that's some money. That's some money. Nice truck. Look at the wheels. So yeah, they gonna unbolt everything from the frame. They gonna drop that down, and they gonna put the other one up under it. They got a whole kit coming for it. Yep. They got their Chevelle all nice and clamped up, I know that. Whenever they do lay that paint down, it's gonna go down. Gonna be real nice. Look how good they get it clamped up. Nice. Yeah, got it clamped up real good. Yes, sirski. All right, y'all, we actually had left Matt. We headed up here. We headed up here to Audio Zone because the other day I supposed to came by here to check on the diffuser and stuff for the 300 and totally forgot, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Totally had forgot. So I'm finna go up here and check and see if it came. If it came, I'm gonna go ahead and snatch that up. And then, I don't know, it looked like it's finna rain though, to be honest. So I was planning on putting it on, go ahead and putting it on. So I'm gonna have to probably see after my barber's appointment. But from what it's looking like, it looks like it's raining and we're finna get a little bad weather. So I'm gonna try to see what I can do. how I can do it. You feel me? But no, I should be able to get it done. Hopefully. We're gonna say hopefully. Cause I ain't gonna be trying to be doing all this stuff while it's raining. And we ain't gonna do that. So if we cool on the rain, I'm cool on putting it on. You feel me? Getting it on, getting it put together. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me, man, looking at on a big man, you feel me? Now let me stop playing with y'all, man. In the voice, oh, I see you in the Stang gang with the red interiors. Dang, I got all this stuff on the window. I need to take all this stuff off. I don't know what I'm doing. Look like goddamn one of them truck drivers from back in the day. They had all them goddamn CVs and all that type stuff on their windows, boy. Let me get it together. For sure, for sure. Yeah, but we headed up here. Catch y'all when we get there. Oh, crap. Hey, I'm gonna have to take some more pain medicine, boy. Damn. Back starting back to hurt. Searching. Still got the Fisk up here. Oh, they doing a wide body. Boy, y'all got a whole desk.
Hell yeah.
What's going on? How you doing? Y'all got a whole desk. What the hell? Who wide body? Y'all's? No. Or y'all fixing it? Oh, okay.
It's gonna be molded onto the pocket.
Yeah, I told Jeff, I hate them damn bolted on ones. Looking at them boats. Corvette. Oh, he getting the exhaust, ain't he? Mm-hmm. Hungry hippos. Yep, as y'all see, the diffuser has came in for the 300. Well, I gotta head to my barber's appointment. I ain't gonna open it all right now. Do that once I get to the crib, if I'm able to do it before that weather, as y'all just seen right there. Crazy weather coming. I'm your pusher man. I gotta get back in the gym, boy. Face getting back round, gaining all my weight back. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I gotta definitely slim down again. I don't even feel like myself no more. Feel like I'm losing myself. All right, y'all, man. So I done made it back to the crib. We finna get this thing turned around real quick and fast. Go ahead and put this diffuser on real quick. It ain't gonna take that long to put it on. So I'm finna get ready and move this around. I gotta check that. He said a condenser kit dry. I'm gonna have to check that vintage air for the condenser. Yeah, for the condenser. If y'all ain't got y'all tickets, make sure y'all get y'all ticket for that thing right there. Make sure y'all do that. Don't miss out. I'm finna diffuser. Make sure it's the right one. Should be though. Jeff don't too much be making no mistakes like that when he be ordering this stuff. So I'm trying to do this before the sun go down. Try to do it pretty quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That thing look extra good in hot gloss black. Oh wait, buddy. Look at that. Oh wait, buddy. I couldn't ask for nothing better than that. You feel me? Couldn't ask for nothing better than that. Let me turn this thing around. Oh wait, buddy. Right up. No gas in this sucker though. Shit, gas so high right now. Well, diesel high. Gas ain't nothing. I'm used to the gas being high just because I always use premium. But diesel, $5, man, stop it. I'm finna be in these gas guzzlers, shit. I'd rather be in the gas car right now than in that dually. Cause that don't make no sense. They trying to get over. All because of this war that's going on. No. Y'all ain't finna trick me. I know how to sit my tail down. No. They trying to get that money up. I know what they trying to do. They think they slick. Trying to get that money up on us. Alright. There we go. No, you ain't finna run the tab up on me. United States. I ain't having it. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to take them out and put them back in. Let me see. Let me put this down. Damn. No clips. Damn, that shit just hanging on. And no clips on. Ain't that about a bit? Let me not break nothing. Cause just in case it ain't the right thing. Damn, where my gloves, man? Let me get my gloves. Gloves. Yep, I need them gloves. Is there some screws that go behind there? Or what? Keep stopping. God damn. Everything wanna fall out. Just stay out there. Shit, I ain't trying to break, man. Maybe a screw that's in it. There's a screw. Damn. Dang on screw in it. Hold on, y'all. Always something. I got the one with the fucking bad battery on it. God dang it, man. Fucking battery dead. Alright, seems like this is gonna be turning into longer than I expected. Could never just go straight smooth, but see, we'll get it. We'll get it, man. And I can't see. I can't see nothing. Both sides. There's nowhere in hell. Yep, ain't no way. I'm getting it without taking the whole thing. Take the whole freaking bumper off, bro. Not finna take that whole bump off. That shit not gonna happen. The way the screws is, I can't even get it off in there. The screws go in there. Yep, because I see it on here. The screws go in it, the clips go in it. So, I ain't getting this shit off. Tell y'all that right now. it ain't gonna happen. I ain't even got the...
Arm in arm with Annie Guthrie and Savannah Guthrie to the memorial outside Nancy's home. Yellow flowers, handwritten cards. The cameras were rolling. And the internet did what the internet does. It watched. Not his face, not his tears, his walk. Because the man on Nancy's porch at 1:47 a.m. had a walk too. And within hours, side-by-side comparisons were everywhere. The gait, the shoulder roll, the stride length. Thousands of people watching two clips on a loop asking the same question. Is that the same person? I am not here to answer that question with a TikTok overlay. I am here to show you something bigger. Because whether or not Tommaso Cioni was the man on that porch, the evidence in this case has never pointed at one person. It has pointed at two. There are two DNA profiles, not one, two. Two unknown males, neither matching Nancy Guthrie, neither matching anyone in her family, neither matching anyone in the FBI's database of 19 million known offender profiles. One profile came from biological evidence recovered inside Nancy's home. The other came from a glove found 2 miles away. Two people left their biology at two separate locations connected to the same crime. That is not a theory. That is physical evidence. And it changes the way every detail in this case has to be read. Because a single suspect makes this crime almost impossible, but two suspects make it make sense. And once you see the framework, the way the roles divide, the way the evidence separates, the way 19 years of history connects the two people the evidence keeps circling, you are going to understand why this case has not been solved yet, and why it is about to be.
I think, is it this house?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So you see the girl doing the shooting?
I see what appears to be the girl standing here and going shooting into the car. That's what it looked like to me. But it was dark, and I'm a...
So one of the most important witnesses, or should be, because it's the only eyewitness that's not in the car, even though I personally think the main important witness should have been the driver. He's the only sober one. However, he goes ghost. But the witness states that day the girls did the shooting. Now, for everybody who's saying it's only idiots that believe Tory should be free, we've seen people beat shit on technicalities. I've always said my stance on this case has never been that Tory is innocent of everything, because technically Tory would be guilty in my synopsis in my theory based on him touching the gun, right? Because how the law works, yes, you were wrestling away the gun, but if you ever had possession of the gun, that's still gun possession, right? He's not supposed to touch the gun. So I've always said when it came to the case, if the main part about the case is not about him having a gun, it's whether he fired the bullet, I've said there's been a lot of reasonable doubt. Now here's the thing. The people who, are bloviating over the fact that he got found guilty, they don't want to talk about reasonable doubt anymore. If we talk about one of the most popular ideas of reasonable doubt, it would be that if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Y'all claim that this motherfucker did the killing and he wore this particular type glove that you found blood stained or whatever the case is. Let's see if this guy could fit the glove, which would probably mean he could have worn it. It can't fit. Well, y'all know what y'all should do. It's more than likely he didn't wear this glove. If the story goes that he wore the glove, you must acquit him. Well, if the story goes that Tory shot the woman, but the main key witness on the scene at the time says, "Now I seen the girl shoot." Is that not reasonable doubt? Interesting. Okay. Not here to necessarily go back and forth. I'm just trying to get all of that. Okay. So the point what I got into that to say is that the LA police did sloppy work. Okay? If they were interested in pursuing charges of aggravated assault on anybody that night, I particularly think they should have not only got the contact info, which they did, of Sean Kelly, but they should have brought him down to the precinct, and they should have gotten another official on-the-record statement with his mind and his memory collected that morning that they could either use for a potential charge or not. Why am I saying that? Because Sean Kelly later on seemed a little bit confused about what he saw after his memory was jogged. Now, if it happened in 2020, prosecutors are trying to prep him, or, they kind of meet with him like late 2021 going into 2022 for the trial that happens in 2022. When they now start to describe, hey, are you sure you saw it was a girl shooting? There's a guy, he's built like a woman. He's short, he's tiny, he's petite. Sorry, Tori, but that's kind of how they describe it. That's how they describe it. Are you sure it was a guy? I saw the little one.
Hello. Come on down. I lied. We weren't going backstage.
Ellen DeGeneres is named in the Epstein documents, and that part is real. Her name appears in the broader index of over 300 high-profile individuals that show up across the investigative materials.
Hollywood just took a serious hit, and the internet noticed immediately. People across social media started raising eyebrows as a strange connection began getting whispered about online. Some viewers say the glossy world of Hollywood seems to overlap in unusual ways with powerful political circles. And right in the middle of those conversations, one name keeps popping up again and again: Jeffrey Epstein. Ever since those discussions resurfaced, the internet has been buzzing nonstop. One detail that really caught people's attention is the odd way the word pizza keeps showing up around Ellen DeGeneres in old clips. Seriously, once people started noticing it, they couldn't stop seeing it everywhere. Take that famous 2014 Oscars moment. Ellen suddenly asked the crowd if anyone wanted pizza, and then actually ordered pizza right there in the middle of the ceremony. At the time, it looked like a funny, spontaneous gag. But later, the online sleuths started replaying the moment and asking questions. Then there's her interview with Adam Sandler, where, once again, the word pizza randomly pops up during the conversation. People watching those clips online keep pointing out the same thing. The topic shows up so often that some viewers think it feels strange. That repetition alone has been enough to get comment sections lighting up. And people definitely did not forget the Jennifer Aniston moment. You watch closely and you will notice something interesting.
You get on a boat, you cruise down, went over to their house, they made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono, it was a good day.
That is a good day.
The second the word pizza gets mentioned, some viewers claim Jennifer Aniston's body language shifts noticeably, and fans online say the entire mood in the room suddenly feels different. What really keeps the conversation going is how, in several interviews with big actors and musicians, the topic randomly drifts toward pizza parties. They talk about them like they are legendary events people never forget. Some internet commentators even joke that the excitement sounds a little too intense for just dough, sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni. That is exactly why so many viewers started asking a bigger question. Were people in those clips really talking about regular pizza at all? Inside what many online users call the Epstein email collection, the word pizza reportedly appears hundreds of times, close to 1,000 according to some people who have studied the documents. And once that detail started spreading online, the speculation exploded. What really grabs people's attention is something else inside those emails. In many of the messages that were sent and received, the actual email addresses are blacked out or heavily redacted. The moment people noticed that detail, the questions started flying everywhere. If the messages were just casual conversations, why hide who was talking in the first place? Some of the emails mentioned simple things like planning a pizza party for the weekend or saying, "Thank you for pizza today." On the surface, it sounds completely harmless, but those thick redaction bars keep curiosity alive online. Back in 2016, when the so-called Pizzagate theory exploded across the internet, major news outlets and commentators quickly stepped in.
Is anybody hungry? I just feel like everybody's got to be hungry right now. Good. I was hoping you'd say that because I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza. And so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer? Yes? Harrison? Yes? Yes? All right. Too large? What do you think? I'm going to order some pizza. That's what I'll do.
Many of them labeled the entire thing a conspiracy theory or a political rumor spreading during the intense election season. Now, whereas a lot of people argued it was pushed online to damage political opponents during a very heated political climate. For years after that, the topic stayed controversial, messy, and constantly debated. Even today, there is still serious disagreement about what parts were factual and what parts were exaggerated online. Some commentators on the internet have also claimed that Ellen DeGeneres was mentioned somewhere in discussions related to the Epstein files. However, now those claims remain widely disputed and unproven. Still, the rumors themselves were enough to keep the conversation alive in certain corners of the internet. Because of that, many viewers started going back and rewatching old clips with a completely different perspective. Suddenly, all those moments about ordering pizza or joking about pizza deliveries started looking suspicious to some people online. Then the attention moved to something else, the set design of her daytime show. Fans began pointing out visual details they thought looked unusual. Blue and white striped designs, palm trees placed around the stage, and the very precise symmetrical layout of the set started getting analyzed frame by frame. Internet detectives began saying the patterns looked oddly familiar. Some online commentators even suggested that certain elements of Ellen's show set reminded them of structures people have discussed when talking about Jeffrey Epstein's private island. The blue and white patterns, palm tree-style decorations, and the balanced layout made some viewers say the designs looked similar to photos that had circulated online. Whether coincidence or not, that comparison alone was enough to keep the speculation spreading across social media. Those comparisons spread fast across forums and social media. People began sharing screenshots, side-by-side images, and long discussion threads trying to connect the dots. At the same time, it's important to note that there has never been confirmed evidence linking a television set design to anything related to Jeffrey Epstein.
Look at it.
Oh, well, you know where that is too, right? There's a similar image to that, right?
No.
I know Jamie does.
What is it?
It's on the set of a famous talk show that's now...
Still, once an idea starts circulating online, it tends to take on a life of its own and keep spreading through comment sections and message boards. Another name that occasionally gets pulled into these conversations is Cabot Phillips. Some online posts have pointed out that he once had a small pizza tattoo on the inside of his lip. Now, that tiny detail quickly became a talking point in certain internet circles. Because of past online rumors tied to the word pizza, people began speculating and sharing theories across social media threads. Some commenters also brought up that Phillips previously had a relationship with someone named Erica Kirk. According to people discussing the topic online, she had connections within entertainment spaces that were linked to Ellen's show. That connection alone was enough for internet sleuths to start building long speculation threads trying to link the names together. And here is where the story starts getting even more attention. Before Cabot Phillips became widely known in political media, he actually appeared on Ellen's show. In fact, she helped introduce him to a massive national audience. During that segment, Ellen welcomed him on stage and talked about the viral video he had created with his siblings. The show even brought his whole family into the spotlight during the interview. At the time, the moment was presented as a fun and wholesome viral story. Cabot and his siblings had created a zombie prank video that was spreading rapidly across the internet. The show treated it like a lighthearted celebration of a family suddenly going viral online. But critics of the situation often point out something they believe is important. While people familiar with large television productions say that nothing on a major daytime show happens randomly. Every guest is researched, every segment is carefully planned, and producers decide exactly what millions of viewers will see. That is why some voices online keep asking the same question again and again. Was everything truly just a coincidence? For many commentators, this is where the debate really starts heating up.
These circles of friends that you guys have. You told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como.
Yeah, that's all in Aniston. Like George and I,
would love you to come over for pizza, but
How was the pizza? Was it good? Did he make it
Mom's
himself?
pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
They argue that on major television shows, Auer's every appearance is carefully arranged behind the scenes. Producers review back